It's a mighty good word, party folk. It's your Mile High Priest. I'm up here on the Sun State. It's Sunday, March 10th. This is the Virgo Sun Moon Rising collective reading for the new moon in Pisces. Happy new moon in Pisces to you, Virgo. Regardless, over there you have a Virgo, distinguished Virgo placement in your natal chart. This may still resonate with you, and I strongly suggest the collective readings as well as your other sign placement readings. Still hoping to have a collective reading, which I will after the batch of sign readings. Regardless, we still dig into energies beyond the 28-day cycle, and this new moon in Pisces kicks off the eclipse season, which begins into first lunar eclipse is in 2 weeks for the full moon in Libra, and then the new moon in Aries, this conjunct with the sun in Aries, kicks off that solar eclipse. So changes ahead of you, changes ahead for all of us, of course. I did sum up your astrology kind of download with the end is the beginning, and just like that. So I think what it points to is coming out of a relationship or relationships of sorts, like maybe one-on-one. It felt a lot like one-on-one. The emphasis, is not to be disregarded, but you could have been reflecting more on you or more on the other party, but regardless, not to disregard it, it still kicked off a whole other, it may have had a direct impact where you're now coming into manifesting a new relationship. For some, of course, that direct love connection, but for others, it may be that you're aligning yourself with a new career path, or a longer career path, and also dedicating to spiritual practices. There are a lot of sounds going on, especially when I start recording this weekend. It's so funny. I'm feeling the Piscean kind of haze with this new moon in Pisces and the typical new moon drowsiness, as well as allergies. Great. Anyway, magicians, Virgo high priests, high priestesses, Virgo, and kings, queens, royals. This is your most earthly sunny court. I am your effervescent mercurial jester. I'm hoping to remember to speak coherently, speak your divine messages coherently for your spiritual exaltation and your human evolution through space and time, all of them. You are present as a magician. So where I haven't recorded the Gemini reading, but both of you do appear in that higher state, higher willed order state. So there may have been an end in a love relationship, or a very love heart-centered relationship, or relationships like that also where you were earning, or how you earn. A lot of that has, so maybe there have been shifts in those types of, or those relationships, and this has triggered obviously oncoming new development in your career, things like that. I do have career love, there's a re-evaluation, right? There's a tendency to hold on to there is a need to release a specific value in relationships. It does affect you and how. So there's this reflective, because of the this very Gemini effect that I'm getting from you. Virgo, I have to do like I'm having to redo a lot of things. So there's like a lot of absent-mindedness, or there's a lot of interruptions, or there are a lot of interruptions, and scattering, which it could be all the Pisces vibrations. And this could be very much in your beyond day to days, but like day to day and in your one-on-one relationships. This is allowing you to see, perhaps it is allowing you to perceive and see that reflective quality. So maybe this is very watered down and basic, but how you treat others is obviously the reflection of how you perceive and feel for yourself, right? Acknowledging that as part of your magic, your care is spiritual, right? You care as now coming into a spiritual, it's a resurgence, that we're like, I've been saying this to a lot to Geminis, as like a Gemini too as well, that regardless of your spiritual knowledge or level of spiritual knowledge, whether you're new or seasoned spiritual warrior, or a student beginner of sorts, you have leveled up in a sense. You are determined to, which is already kind of the knowing, the not knowing, right? And this triggers that effect, where you reevaluate how you fit in with yourself. There you go. Yes. So the end of something is the beginning of you. A flash of inspiration is coming through. It could be like that feeling of it's been right in front of my eyes the whole time. When you place something down, or you lose something, or you shift your sunglasses up off your eyes and over your head, and then you're like, where are my keys? Where are my sunglasses? And they're on your head the whole time. I have the herbal astrology here, oracle, and then I have the Monology oracle, which I'll pull 3 cards from. I thought that if I waited a bit, I would be more clear in the head. It's gotten worse throughout the day. It's Pisces stuff. Goddess Isis, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mercury. Spirits of the highest light. Wow, I was saying spiritual warrior. You're peaceful warrior, milk thistle. Very Piscean, yeah. Mars. And this is a Mars herb assigned to Mars. So yeah, you feel you've had to re-energize and reassert yourself in reality to yourself. You've been having to reconnect with your day. And so yeah, it feels like one of those moments, like a breakthrough of insight, a hit of inspiration, where even though you yourself may also recognize it was in front of me the whole time. Why didn't I see it? You should just laugh that up. Unless it's something severe, why would we then? But, it's a insight. It's insight. And this is an insight on how this past loss leads to this amplified, there's an amplification. Just like that, if you're flowing into a new, you're also no longer peeved I don't know, there was some sort of like ticked off moment about purpose. Yeah, you maybe have found a sense of how relationships fit into how they affect you. Every Virgo is going to feel differently. Every Virgo will feel differently about how one-on-one relationships affect aspects of you. So your money-making ways, how you see yourself, how you perceive yourself, how you think about yourself, things like that, right? Like, it could be very ingrained. It could be very solar, very sacral. This is defined by spirituality, by spiritual transformation, right? You're not alone in that. All signs are wilding, right? Fair warning, I do ring the bell. And we have the Cancer, new moon in Cancer popping up. You and your loved ones are safe. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable. Moon, which is this Pisces moon. Thank you so much for this Pisces sun lateral. So yeah, the feeling that something was over, and it's like that's something you were perceiving a isolated aspect of the whole, right? Now you're like, well, there's a whole vision, right? So that ending marked a whole new beginning. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. To ancestors, hopeful ancestors, wise ancestors, hopeful ancestors, spirit guides with the highest level. Angels, archangels. We have new moon in Leo as your what's rising up in you. Confidence is key to success. New moon in Leo. What's the main message for the Virgo collective? For the new moon in Pisces. Give us moon. And what's the outcome? You have very well a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. There you go. You've got 3 cards. New moon, eclipse. Expect power for change. Emotions are running high. Your hard work's paying off. There are a lot of. This spread feels similar to Pisces, so it also has a very future effect of like. You're manifesting new. Confidence is key to your success. So yeah, being in a vibration of courage, strength, gratitude, amping up the gratitude practices. This is what's rising. What the main message is, you're very close to achieving your goals. So you're going on to a whole new. You're likely feeling right now you're on the axis, like an axis road to a bigger highway system. You're about to branch out. I don't know why I'm getting that. Branch out. That just fuzzes with me. Then you have a lot of crown chakra, third eye activation. You literally are like, maintain the heart center. Don't get too, as always, allow the vision to express itself. This vision may just need you to let it ease in. Then you can take your hands-on approach, okay? A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. New moon eclipse. Virgo, right now you're like blasting through the universe. Like, I want to say holy S. Like, what? Wow. Expect powerful change. Yes, it will be very transformative. A lunar eclipse season for you. The next 6 weeks will be very eye-opening, right? You've been operating. You have felt operating in a blind. So no sight, without sight. Then you feel that you intuitively learn how to manage your way without sight, and continue with that, go with that, because you will soon, then your eyes will be open very soon, very, very. You may have already felt the hit of insight, blast of insight, and then you're gonna slowly open your eyes, and then your eyes will be wide open in the next 6 weeks. Bell. So I'm getting a lot of funny opposites, funny, like eyes wide shut, like, but you're like eyes wide open. And like, instead of the end is the beginning is the end, yours is like the end is the beginning, period. Gotta slices, sun got it wrong. What is the message for the Virgo collective for the new moon in Pisces? Okay, I mean, you could need the rest to actually allow insight to come in. You have a lot of, as I was saying, you have a lot of crown chakra activation, exposure, it's a very psychic time for everyone, especially for you. And your challenge, right, is remaining confident. Thank you so much, guys. This is I have here the Mystic Mondays Tarot. What challenge? Thank you so much, guys. What challenges are Virgo collective perceiving right now? Okay, these had flipped. 2 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Transformation up ahead. 2 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, death. Transformation up ahead. Prepare now. You are preparing now. Rest. Nine of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, so hold on for the ride. Oh, I was like, the Chariot was there. Your challenge is Pisces season, right? Dang, Pisces season. Pisces season. 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's not dramatic like you're seeing snakes in the grass. It's just like, it's like you're over it. Remember I said you're no longer peeved. You're no longer upset. You're like over it. 7 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Pisces. Though the Pisces season for you could be like, what is going on in my head? It is opening you up to possibilities. It is allowing you to manifest securely through your intense emotional this could be your new perception, your realization, your emotional intelligence, right? the Star. And then you have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And it could be that you put love, just the notion of love, or like being in love, or like loving, being in a relationship, being lovey-dovey. You could have just put that to the side. It's gonna grow. You're coming back to that anyway if you're not already, or if you feel icky about it. You maybe brought back the love to you, which is great. You're gearing up for battle. Like you can come out of this ready for the longer win, right? Not just simple battles. That is a theme of this. You have the Hangman in reverse and the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're turned. It's like you've turned. Okay, another funny one. You turned a frown upside down, right? You're done. You're done. You're done with the clown. You're done with the clownery, death, the lovers. That was a loud car. Is that the Virgo collective saying hell yeah? Wow. Okay, there are your relationships are transforming in a very the message here is Ace of Swords. Wow, the breakthrough. Okay, justice. Yes, karmic justice. The Empress. Yes, sit. Patient. Now you're patient. Now you're being patient. Eight of Wands. Now it can come in. Now the justice can come in. This turning your frown upside down, actually putting yourself in timeout, and now that brings you to the downloads. Oh, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Very angelic time. You're working with spirit guides of the highest light, ascended masters, ancient ancestors, helpful ancestors. You are coming back to youth, to expression, by now allowing that to occur. However that translates to you, you can remain in confidence that you can shift perception, and the perception will not leave you dissatisfied or unmotivated. It will actually carry you across, move you. You won't actually have to do anything. You'll enjoy the ride. You'll get karmic justice. This is a breakthrough insight moment where you're like, it was in front of me all along. Again, I get the Empress. I keep seeing pomegranates in a lot of people's readings. What a beautiful spread, Virgo. It's rather engaging. I keep wanting to say, like, cut the drama, like cutting the fat. Like, is that a butcher's term? I don't know. Meats. Meats. Wow. Okay, I have to like stop this right. This is the Zodiac Tarot. What was the other? Yeah, like there are so many funny, like, I mean, they probably just sound like, what are these phrases? Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. Another four of Swords. Yeah. Own your rest if you haven't. Spiritual rest, purification, bodily care, tender, restorative care. 4 of Cups. Wow. Yo, 444. Why is the Justice card here. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis. 3 up, because now you're working with Spirit. Why is the Empress here? A lot of cards trying to flip out. You're done with the BS. That's why the Empress is here. Isn't that why the Empress appears? Yeah. You're right. You're walking a new way. Like, you're walking away. You're walking a new way. Ace of Swords. A lot of fire, air energy. How can you... 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's a decision. Why is the 2 of Swords here? I guess you will lead to action. You're coming out of stuckness. You may have felt stuck. Two of Cups, 10 of Wands. Yes. By putting down the burdens, by saying no to the BS, by cutting that S out, it maybe left you like, oh man, what did I do? But now that shifts you into new relationships, right? 2 of Cups. I mean, you could have already been seeing that. Like, you could have already seen a lot of the shifts anyway. That was just kind of like that beginning. Remember I said you start by just slowly creeping your eyes open, and then fully. So you're coming to the realization your eyes are creeping open. They have creeped open, and now they're going to like blast wide open, eyes wide open. Okay, card number 23, Milk Thistle. Alright, card number 23, Milk Thistle, Peaceful Warrior. Upright, Peaceful Warrior, Shield, Truth Keeper, Shelter, Sanctuary, Safekeeping, Justice. Mars, Moon. Reverses regress. Don't regress. Aggressiveness, harsh, impulsive, competitive, self-sabotage, overdoing, and gossip. Milk Thistle dispels the damaging and destructive thoughts that can induce an endless loop of self-sabotage, abandon, insecurity, gossip, and fear-based protection strategies that enable frustration or a false sense of growth. Do not waste your time trying to control what cannot be controlled. Like a peaceful warrior, set your boundaries firmly and fearlessly. Like Badger, Milk Thistle shakes up systems that hinder innovation and halts patterns and behaviors that stunt growth. Know that what you are not changing, you are choosing. Again, you're choosing to change aspects of you that you see reflected in your one-on-one relationships, because you know it affects you. It's never about them. It's all about, this time it really is, you're the Empress. This is a great outcome for you. It's edgy, right? So like, don't get aggressive. You need a lot of love. You need, in between all this new perceiving, you have to get honor mental breaks, honor spiritual breaks, honor meditative breaks. I honor you, Virgo. Stay tuned for more messages, okay? I send you a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of solar, orangey, red light to your sacral and root chakras. Stay well. Happy New Moon, Pisces. I'll be back with more.